It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Here's Burrow to throw right away.
That could have been easy.
His pass here is going to fall incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go. Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Ah!
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. From midfield now, Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And Oliver. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they go play action now. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
right, let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mixon.
That's some bull right
there. And now 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here? And a flip right over.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Here's Mixon.
Let's go.
Let's go. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake.
Good.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They got 29 yards that time. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Let's go, boy.
This, middle of the field, a breakaway.
You got it.
20,
you good and tired.
10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because of zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Let's go.
Intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Mixon on the draw. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the scout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores. Hope to come back and win this game.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. This time, Burrow will look to throw. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout.
Man, he gonna quit.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Pulls it in at the 13.
Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love the blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively. But the referee signals it will be a first down. Mixing up the middle. Oh, heck of a move.
Let's go.
Near midfield at the 49. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Here we go.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Ah, come on.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Woo.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage.
Come on.
Down at the 32. Losing 3 here on the play. They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started. 3rd and 10. A handoff running left. Mixon.
Let's go, boys.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 27 yards. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's get the ball back.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Come on now, Brandon, come on.
Back of the end zone, so we
Come
will
on,
start
boy.
here at the 25.
Let me know I'm scared.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here
Come on,
1st
now.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2
No,
out
sir.
to the 27. Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Come on now, y'all. Let's go. Come on. We need this ball back. He gonna mess up. He gonna mess up. He gonna mess up.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Oh.
He'll take this to the 46.
Good
I feel
run,
like I
good
can
run.
see
I ain't
what
gonna
he
even
was
lie. Good
thinking on
run.
that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts.
That's what I'm talking about. What I tell you, man. Let's get that ball back. Stop playing. Stop playing, boy.
And now off to the races.
Stop
To the
playing.
right side. And he will bring it back.
Stop
It's
playing.
a big 6
You
for
really thought you
Bengals
had
TD.
that, boy. Stop playing.
McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Told you,
So
stop
they throw the
playing.
big 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Boy, you
as
might
this
as well
one's
go
in the
ahead
air.
and quit.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Uh-oh.
Well, now
I
how
knew
about
it.
This return. He's to
I
midfield.
knew it. Good run. Good run.
30,
Good run.
10, and he
I
will
like
score.
that.
Touchdown, Eagles. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game.
Yeah, what's up, one boy?
Now
Oh!
football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
What's up, my boy? I'm from Ohio.
So a turnover there on the kick.
Oh, my God. It's all
That
good.
just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for.
Hit that
You just went
sub and
down
like.
scored. Now you get the football
Right.
back with another great opportunity.
They'll run with Sanders. And only about a yard there as he takes it from
How your day going?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays,
Yes, I
run some
did.
clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and
Oh,
goal,
great.
operating
Can't
from the
complain.
8-yard
Can't complain.
line. Once again with Sanders. And he will take this one for the Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders.
Hit that sub and like.
Touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch, good for
Make sure you hit that sub and like.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, whatever.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Inside handoff to Mixon. Stiff-armed him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Boy, let's go.
And he's brought down. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll give it to Mixon, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And that is caught.
Stop playing with me, boy.
For a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 3 yards out. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Let's go. Come on.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
Man, you better kick that, bro. You tripping.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now, this will be a return from deep in the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score there and gain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response.
Good run.
Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
I knew it.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
Oh.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Burrow on first down. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
Now Burrow loses the football.
What?
Picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Parker, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? act as his own
Crazy.
Yeah, nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Ready?
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Burrow looking to pass. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can.
I don't understand why is he wide open like that.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Running right, here's Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. But first down, Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game,
oh, come on.
60% just to be in the average range.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Let's go.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Bengals will get the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but a clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
That is crazy.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Why, bro? Why?
You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is all 30 yards downfield after that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And that's
good catch. I don't understand.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed.
Why?
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown.
Good game, bro.
To the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Brissett. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From there, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. To return is Taylor. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hit that sub and like for your boy.
Again, it's Mixon.
Ah, come
And
on.
he'll get this down only to the 18. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down at 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays.
There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 2.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out.